Hello there, this is Kurt Phillips, Executive Director of the Boone County Chamber of Commerce with your abbreviated Boone County Brief for Monday, January 18th. Abbreviated because today is MLK Day, a national holiday that was first proposed back in the late 70s and early 80s, passed in 1983 after quite a bit of debate in Congress over many years, and actually observed for the very first time in about 1986, now of course recognized widely across the United States by almost all state and federal government offices. And because of that, many of them closed today, and banks as well, since they can't work with the Federal Reserve. Martin Luther King's key component of his entire life was civil disobedience. Capital C on civil. That was something we were really missing in 2020 and, of course, have started out 2021 not quite the way we would hope. So let's hope that today there's a bit of reflection on a better way to go about emphasizing your point and trying to influence people. Martin Luther King Day today. Last week, the government opened up another round of the PPP program, Paycheck Protection Program. Now, some of you may have already taken advantage of that, and some of you may have not. An example would be us here at the Boone County Chamber of Commerce. We were not eligible to be a part of any previous PPP program, but we are now, and many other nonprofits as well. So the paperwork has now hit the banks. Your financial institutions should be able to help you out with that, and that could be a lifesaver for many businesses. So certainly take a look at that. The Iowa State Legislature convened last week for their first week of this year's session. And of course, a lot of that first week is pomp and circumstance and swearing in of new reps and senators from across the state of Iowa. But the governor also has her opportunity to give her condition of the state address and then also lay out some plans that she has or visions that she has that she'd like the legislature to consider for this particular General Assembly. Those included this year the requirement that all school districts have an option for 100% in-classroom learning. She was very bullish about rural broadband. I'm bullish about rural broadband. I think it's a big deal. She's looking at dedicating $450 million to make sure that by 2025, we all have access to high-speed internet. Childcare continues to be of great concern, and so $25 million dedicated in her budget outline for the advancement of childcare programming and additional outlets for child care in the state of Iowa, and a $15 million increase also for mental health, which has never seen more stress, really, as it has in the past year with the pandemic. So some things going on with the legislature that'll be items of discussion, of course, many others as well, as they truly get underway with activity starting tomorrow. Looks like a typical January week. Try and stay upright. Don't slip on that ice. Be safe and have a great week.